My girlfriend came out as a lesbian right before our wedding and left as if our 7 years together meant nothing, and now everyone we know is celebrating her while no one gives a damn about me. Me and my ex, Dana, had been together for 7 years, and I knew that she was bisexual from the very beginning. She openly told me about her past relationships with girls, but I never cared because it wasn't a problem for me at all. We never had any big fights or arguments, just small things, and we always sorted everything out. So after 7 years together, I decided it was the right moment to ask the big question because we were deeply in love, financially stable, and already living together. For me, it was the right time. I prepared everything to make it as romantic and unique as I possibly could, and when I asked her the final question, she hesitated but then said yes. That's where the problem started because I didn't understand why she hesitated. I asked her, but she only replied, "I was nervous, so I let it go." We told her parents, mine died when I was 20, and my little sister when she was 17 in a car accident, and our friends. But even then, something felt off because her parents were kinda faking being happy, and I didn't understand why, while our friends were super excited and already giving us ideas for our wedding. 4 months passed, and we were planning our wedding when the day came. I came home from work, and she was waiting for me with her bags packed. I asked her what was going on, and she told me, "Listen, I know this is gonna be hard for you, but I'm not bi, I'm a lesbian. My parents have known this for 2 years, and that's why they weren't happy and were faking it. Please, I beg you not to make this difficult. Just let me leave. Don't cry, don't beg me, don't scream, let's just let things go like adults." And then she drove away. I stood there on my feet for like an hour in shock because I couldn't believe it. We went from getting married to Dana coming out like a heartless and cold girl I couldn't even recognize. The worst part comes now because 3 months have passed since that day. I canceled the wedding, and literally, no one has texted or called me to ask how I was, if I was fine, if I needed anything, nothing. Not her parents, not her, she blocked me that day, and not even our friends. No one gives a damn about me at all. In these 3 months, I was hospitalized 3 times because I lost 15 kilograms and have insomnia. I just work and come home, nothing else. Meanwhile, everyone is praising her for coming out, for how brave she is to finally realize she was a lesbian, and for having the courage to be herself after years of struggling with her identity. Right now, I'm not even capable of being mad. I'm just in disbelief about what happened, how fast it all happened, and that no one gives a damn about me because her coming out is more important than her ex. You know what? Screw them all. They showed me their true colors. And screw my ex. Edit. What the heck? I just turned off my phone for 2 hours and went for a walk around my city. Honestly, I wasn't expecting all this support because I couldn't even imagine someone actually reading this. Believe me, I want to trust you and believe that all these kind comments are real, but right now, I can't. I just saw everyone who was supposed to love and care about me ignore and ghost me, so I lost hope in people, and that includes strangers on the internet. I hope I can come back in a few months, read this all again, and believe you, but for now, I can't. You all seem like good, sincere people, but for how much I want to trust you, I simply can't right now. But I want to thank you all anyway. I'm not okay. The 3 times I was hospitalized, I tried to unalive myself. But I'm not even good at doing that. For 3 months, I've thought about it again and again. Was I the problem? What could I have done better? What did I do wrong? But nothing changes. So here I am, in the middle of nowhere, sitting on a sidewalk like a homeless person, reading strangers' comments on a post that I don't even know why I made. But, thank you all. Update, 2 days later, so here we go again, like in GTA San Andreas, but this time it's more painful and shocking at the same time because yesterday and last night, a lot happened. Like some of you folks said, somehow one of my ex-friends saw my post on TikTok, and the absolute mess started, and is still going on right now. This ex-friend, I'll call him Paul, reached out to me and basically told me that he saw the post and knew it was me because I used my ex's real name, Dana. He was shocked to know what really happened because apparently, Dana told my ex-friends that when she came out to me as a lesbian, I tried to lay hands on her and threatened her, and she told them not to contact me again. They all believed her. But then, when they saw my post, they started pressing her, asking if my post was true or not, and she admitted the lie. Since Paul's text, I've received a ton of texts and calls from everyone, asking me how I am, if I'm fine, apologizing for believing Dana, and for not texting me first. But here's the real issue. Dana. She texted me asking me to forgive her, saying she was sorry for how badly she treated me, and admitting that she made everything up because she was afraid of losing friends. And unfortunately, that's not all, because I also got a text from her girlfriend, Mary. She told me she was sorry for Dana's behavior and for what she did, and, here comes the real kicker, that she had known Dana for a year, and Dana never told her about me. Instead, she always talked about me like I was just a roommate. So now, she's thinking about leaving Dana. Now comes my part. I made a new group chat, added everyone, including Dana and Mary, and told them that I wasn't changing my mind about not forgiving them. I also told them I was thinking of suing Dana, partially true, because I'm not sure if I'll do it or not, and if they were decent humans, they would have at least asked me if I was out of my mind for laying hands on Dana or, at the very least, insulted me via text if they actually cared about me. Then, I added some personal things about Dana and blocked them all. My blocking method isn't working though because they keep harassing me with texts and calls from other numbers, even making other people call and text me. Crazy crap is happening, and I still can't believe this mess is real. It feels like a nightmare I need to wake up from, but unfortunately, it's all freaking real. The other thing is that I finally saw a therapist today, a few hours ago, and I don't like to admit it, but I cried a lot because, according to her, I never processed my parents' and sisters' deaths. Then this thing with Dana just added to everything, making me explode. So it's probably going to be a very long journey, but I hope to reach a point. I already had the therapist's number sitting on my kitchen table for months, but I never called, until now. Hopefully, this will help. So that's all for now. I hope my next update won't come so soon, but only when I feel better. Again, thank you all, and hopefully, I'll update you in better times. P.S. to everyone following me. Thank you, but my life is pretty boring, and I don't think I'll be posting much else. You're not obligated to follow me. And to the people who messaged me privately, thank you all. I do read your messages, and I really appreciate them. So, thank you. Additional info, OP adds in the comments. I forgot to write this little part, but the short version is that I never had a good relationship with them. So we never got along well, as they always said that I wasn't the right guy for their daughter. So I never cared about them. But this time they asked me to think wisely and to not sue Dana because she was just afraid, and they even justified her actions. That's all, and honestly, I wasn't surprised about their reaction to the news of marrying her. Final update, 1 month later. A month has passed since my first post, and here I am again. I know I promised to come back when things were better, and I really hoped for that, but unfortunately my life isn't better at all. Things keep getting worse, even more than I expected. I'm gonna talk like I do with my therapist because, honestly, you all feel a little like my therapist now, haha. You know, I'm not an expert in therapy or this kind of thing, and I hope that in a short time, things would change and I'd start feeling better. But it's way harder and taking way longer than I expected. I've been crying every day over everything that's happened, over my parents' and sisters' premature deaths, over what happened with Dana, and over how easily my friends betrayed me like I was just some random guy. The worst part is Dana. After my parents died, I put all my love and focus on her. She was like my promise to have a new family, to start fresh, and to build a new life together. In all these years, I tried my best to make her feel loved, happy, and cared for. Maybe that didn't come across in my old posts, but I really loved her, and I really cared. Dana was the only person in this world who knew me 100%. She was my soft spot. After my retirement from the army, she was the one who saw the real me after all those years of risking my life. I still have some trauma, but I'm working on it. And then I met Dana, and it was love at first sight. So yeah, call me naive, say I still believe in fairy tales, but I really thought she was the one for me. I really thought she was going to be my second chance at having a family. The hardest thing this month was finally changing my phone number and trying to start over. I thought about calling her so many times. I thought about texting her, even seeing her again, because despite everything, somehow, I still love and care about her. But then I remember how badly she treated me, and I changed my mind. But no matter what, her presence is still in my head. I still miss the little things we did together. I miss Dana being messy and goofy around the house. I miss her touch. Coming home from work and just seeing her used to make all my stress and bad emotions disappear in an instant. But apart from all that, a few good things have happened this month. I got the promotion I really wanted, even if it came at the worst moment of my life. My boss also gave me 3 weeks of forced vacation because he's worried about my mental health and how I've been working nonstop. My therapist told me the same thing, to take time off to clear my thoughts. I'm also looking for a new place to live, closer to work. My therapist says my current house isn't a positive environment for me anymore, and I need a drastic change. So that's where things stand. Unfortunately, I still have bad thoughts about taking my life, but I'm working on it. I know it'll take time. That's everything. I don't think I'll be posting again because, honestly, I don't have much else to say, thankfully. If anything, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me and sent me private messages. So, thank you all. Hopefully, this chapter of my life will pass without leaving too much damage. P.S. My ex-friends never contacted me again, and Dana hasn't either. So I have no idea what's going on with them, and honestly, I don't care. Maybe. OP makes a new post 2.5 weeks later. I bumped into Mary yesterday. Hello people, don't worry, I'm still alive, haha. According to my therapist, I can use this little place to vent about my thoughts, the things that happened to me, and any updates about my life. So here I am. I'm not very good with Reddit, so I hope I'm doing this the right way. Like I said in the title, yesterday, I had a strange encounter with Mary, and it actually went better than I expected. So, I was at this bar in my city, standing in line to order, when Mary recognized me. We ended up having a conversation. I offered her a cup of coffee, and we sat down and chatted a bit about our lives, how things were going, and all that. I have to admit, she seems like a really sweet and kind girl. Right away, she asked if I was mad at her for what happened with Dana, but I assured her that she wasn't the problem at all. She didn't even know about me as Dana's ex-boyfriend, so she wasn't the issue. Mary said that I seemed much better now compared to almost 2 months ago, and she was happy to see that. According to Mary, the day I made that group chat and blocked everyone, she and Dana had a huge argument and they broke up. She told me again that she was extremely sorry for what happened and how everything turned into such a mess. She also said that if she had known the truth earlier, she never would have dated Dana because she has her own morals and values. Well, we ended up chatting for about 2 hours, getting to know each other better. Before we left, we exchanged numbers, and she told me that if I ever needed to talk, vent, or just rant about something, she'd be there for me. I really appreciated that. Then, I went home. Honestly, it was a nice conversation, and I never would have expected it to go that well. But hey, it's nice to be wrong sometimes, haha. Aside from that, my life has been slowly getting back to normal. I haven't had thoughts of taking my life for 2 weeks now, which is a huge achievement for me, and my mental health is finally improving. In 3 days, I'll be heading to Japan for my 3-week vacation, and I really hope it helps me clear my mind and keep moving forward. That's all for now. Oh, and I never mentioned my name before, but I'm Clark. Peace, and thank you all for your DMs. I'm starting to believe you and appreciate your support. New update, 8.5 months later. I have news but they aren't good. You know what? Everything comes to an end and this is the real beauty of life. Hey people, it's still me, Clark. I know that I disappeared for months but something big happened and made me think a lot about what to do, how to react to this, and all this stuff. First of all, I don't see my therapist anymore and I thanked her for what she did for me cause she really helped me. And now the big news unfortunately isn't good. I have cancer. To be completely honest, I should have noticed it before cause many things were off, but I always blamed stress. What was happening? My personal issues and all this stuff, but unfortunately it wasn't stress. Now before anyone says it, yes, I'm sure it's cancer cause I had 3 different tests in 3 different hospitals and they all came back the same. But you know what? It's fine. It's one of those curable cancers, but here comes the thing that kept me thinking a lot. I made a promise on my family's grave and I have all the intentions to keep it. For how much for you it can be insane or make no sense, for me it makes a lot of sense. So the thing is this, I'm not going to cure it. I'm just happy to have lived my life. I had incredible ups and incredible downs, but it's okay. It's life. No one ever told me that life was easy or a fairy tale and we have to accept it and endure it to live our life as we want. I tried to do it in between ups and downs. I'm happy with my life. I met incredible people. I saw how strangers on the internet can really help you. I mean, you guys have read it. I had my dream job. I had my dog and I traveled a lot. But everything comes to an end like it should be. I wasn't expecting to have this short life to live, but it's okay. I take things for how they are. So just this, I made a promise on my family's grave that I will reach them and I'm going to keep my promise. So folks of Reddit, you made the life of a stranger a bit better and I will always and forever keep you all in my mind and my heart. I wouldn't bet a cent on it, sincerely, but it's awesome to be wrong in this case, ahaha. So thank you all. I hope for you all the best life, to see the world, to love like never before, to enjoy what all this world can offer you, and remember this, you all made a stranger's life better. Love you all and enjoy your life to the fullest. Thanks. Clark.